Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
Yeah, but to what? Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon...
Oh, really? So you mean... you...
But no need to get so excited.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experience. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert.
Now you seem interested. Please, rest assured. You'll find...
Wow, sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. Why aren't you saying anything? All right.
Very...
Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title! From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert!
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions...
They must be dream experts from another land.
Oh, I have a question. Me first!
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an...
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so...
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out. The third time, Paimon became... And the fourth time, but then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so...
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are... I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular...
Looks like being an expert is way easier. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in, so I can...
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you...
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my...
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for...
Well, unfortunately...
Oh,
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about...
Oh, Is that a...
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your
You do have a point. I'll give it a...
Oh, my turn, my turn.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room and to my...
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of...
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate them. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be... Unfortunately, she's super busy right now. And
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now.
Ah, but this guest?
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about... Huh? Nahida, how did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are. Anyway, I really... Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me... Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden... Even so, it's not like... And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. Oh, that's not true. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure, and I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's so... Hey! It's all right, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro are...
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime...
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore.
I see. So you want to become a...
I guess I just want to experience something different. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain...
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused.
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but...
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you have all...
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too... Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or heart...
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little... You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things...
Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
That's our Nahida! Only you would know how gotta get right to the... Actually, I didn't... Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at... After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior. Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings. Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea. That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning. Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's up. Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's...
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but what should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dream?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you.
No, I suppose not. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking,
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier.
maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between...
I don't know. I suppose I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that, but dreams are and will forever be just dreams. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thought.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little... And it's probably not good to let her see me in such... Anyway...
I'm a little worried about him. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. Are you feeling any better?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a I know where that place exists in reality. But it's a bit far and dangerous. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Otherwise, I'll keep on. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be... Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to...
Yeah, it might help. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice...
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and get... Ahem. Are you headed off to some... Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed... I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you...
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro...
I'm not all that different from you, you know. All right, let's go. Everyone hold hands! Rest and rebuild!
Solidify!
My apologies. Yeah!
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how...
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain. Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quick. Huh? Are you going to... Of course. This is a... Commit to memory. Take flight. The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about that. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed...
His wife must be a real... Huh? Wait,
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been...
huh? What's wrong with... There's nobody there!
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all...
He's in the tree now. What he said just now matches almost perfect.
Oh, so he fell asleep?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can...
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're from...
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. And then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind when I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild.
I don't think so. I slept...
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs... Anyway, all that matters is...
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to the...
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind?
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that...
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all up. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development.
Then there's no time to lose! Stop standing there, Ilmon! Let's go!
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit...
What? All right. If that... But could you at least tell me what... I see. I never knew even... Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event using the event registration list. I should be able to contact more people that were interested.
Thank you. That would...
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh, I think she already left. She...
Oh no! Did she...
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything
Sure thing. Who would have...
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monkeys!
Come on, let's rescue her!
Gather!
Hey! She seems to be in the same condition as Il.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a
Huh?
Nearly 20 years, and it still
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little All right. Where to start? Right. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she...
Oh, so you mean...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss... She hugged me, and we cried for some time until She still decided to leave, but had left behind... She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people. She had obtained some important evidence during...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of... She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up, but strangely, I've tried watering it. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great...
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that look... She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't...
No, I immediately understood what's happening with this plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll...
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen it. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as when forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time...
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you?
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just... Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? What? How's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a... Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real.
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so the dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Yes, so with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please...
I see. Thank you for rescuing me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler in Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle ring, arriving just in time.
It's because people have something called
Empathy?
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. And
yes, What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases, and now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, I have a bad feeling. We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't...
Just as I expected.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful... But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you...
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by
That's right! These aren't just...
All right, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can...
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon. We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us...
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our...
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just... I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Hedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think.
Good. Please take us...
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems...
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to?
Don't worry about that. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. You slowly wash over...
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is... Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa, so many giant plants, even in the sky! Amazing.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands.
Yeah, yeah. Allow me. Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah. Let's move up. My apologies. Hold the line. Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected...
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes... You two have traveled all...
I suppose so, but
That's right. Anyway, here's to your return home. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little... I've confirmed that this dream...
So,
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's... Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no...
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that what's
I don't quite understand.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a...
Memories.
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true, and I never heard from Basima and Gaspar.
Hey, come on now.
yeah, trust your memories.
I get it now. But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. These friends mean the world to me. There's There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality, these dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations.
Don't worry. I still have control.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life,
You can't just brush off something like this! We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from! Sorry.
No, it's all right.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively hot, but I wonder if there's any way to go deep.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange... I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll...
Okay, then just as I expected. We're only on the...
Huh? What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be the fact that Debbie was able to realize that the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the
Oh, right!
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we...
Right! So the answers might be waiting...
Yes, and we should get ready for...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Bro! I'm seeing stars. I see everything.
Allow me!
Commit it to memory.
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dangerous slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy. Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore! early?
This is probably Ilmon's.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming?
Yes, but it seems that the danger...
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for...
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be...
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy? No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can let me break the news. I should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Hydar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but... Never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass. But does this dream...
I'm afraid so.
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the answer you're looking for may also be...
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'll be right behind you. I should at least... Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a...
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right. Something seems... Ilmon is clearly aware that he's... Rather than dreaming on a deeper level,
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dreams are... But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her... But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before...
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus also explains the insubstantia. But if we decide to abandon...
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn, do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into... Constructing a realistic dream consumes this...
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Sub-Zero? If we wake that person up, this collective...
But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which...
Huh? So, did someone manage...
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar, even so. How did they manage to do it? Yeah, we haven't gotten to... Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve...
Stabilize!
Rest and rebuild! Hey!
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands!
Take flight!
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Yeah! We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new... well...
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just...
I have powers related to dreams. I guess only...
There are so many...
Don't worry.
Huh?
Oh.
Hey!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Who doesn't want a dream?
You know, I've heard that plants grow better. And on that note...
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who know. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream. Going so far,
Giving up?
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imagining. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, how can I wake up a person who's already...
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. But even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was...
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has jnana energies. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even using just crude methods, I was still able to train. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just...
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped it, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were two separate bodies that shared However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. To improve my efficiency in
So, technically speaking...
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation,
That means everyone in the network is...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saying. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for...
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't...
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's no...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have... Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy. and deprived them of the... You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter the... Carefully think back and
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there. You mean... she isn't actually the real...
No, because unlike you, she can't... The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish. So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountain.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't...
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they... But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire... It's all just a
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed... I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come... Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they... It's time to purge all the extraneous...
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Rest and rebuild! My apologies!
Committed to memory!
Let's move out.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
What should I do? Where did it go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Yeah, let's wait for a little.
Take flight!
Rest and rebuild! My apologies!
Who am I? I'm Amira.
Glad that's all, but what happened?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy. All the people he created also turned into monsters. It's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return.
Amira. They're all gone. I couldn't change my fate. And
Do you still think this is our...
I don't care about the Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn...
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punished. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit...
Existence?
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from... The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me do...
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your... As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to... Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from a rep. From the looks of it, you were able to success...
Yes, though it took us a good deal. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should...
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for... He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still...
Huh? Isn't his name Mosace?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized, or please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it...
Understood. But for safety...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a... He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the general...
I see. I'll take care of this right away.
No problem. All right. Everyone should have gathered at a
Let's be quiet and just listen. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold. Dreams have amazing power. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people. As I've said before, I'm still learning. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? Of course, the most comfortable. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your... Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if once you begin your journey on that same difficult... But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, you are free to choose how you want to live your lives. But as your Archon, in the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that...
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through, but as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but your speech just now really connected.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong. And what they want, that's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us but all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of... I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of...
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I suppose going out, I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge. And that's why it's hard for me to put them in. Beinuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warmth. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth. And its existence, if I dwell too much on its exact nature, I gave a speech to inspire my people. So if I were to fail to live up to those words myself,
What's with that serious?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Since we just woke up, a new day is about...